Hey guys, how's it going? 01 of 1 back again. I'd like to introduce you guys to Citadel. So Citadel is pretty much this platform right here, and that's pretty much all we've got so far. I did make this little truck. This is actually a tier 7 ion thrusters, so pretty cool. It can carry about 75,000 kilograms, whatever, of stuff. Very quick, it moves quick, pretty sleek. You can fit this into small spaces, but I've been using this to kind of move things from the Tortoise, which you can see above us, to here, but then I figured it makes more sense to actually create one of these things. So we've got that connector right there. I'm going to see if I can... I might actually have to move the Tortoise, it might be too far away, but we can try. Right, so we want to extend this out. Other way, there we go. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and connect into here. Alright. Now, this is actually mounted at the end of this. So I don't know if we can actually get to here. Actually, I think we might be able to. Okay. And then I wish I could see like around. Oh, I can't. Okay, sweet. And then from here we can kind of move that down a little bit. Let's see, can I move that out anymore? Or is that pretty much it? Okay. So we are gonna have to move the Tortoise a little bit, so we'll just bring that back down. Now, setting up something like this is actually super easy. I really like that they added this into the game. But for instance, we take this turret controller right here, and then when you go into here, it gives you options, right? So you've got your azimuth, which is going to be like your spinning, or back and forth, right? And you got your elevation, which is your up and down, and you have an assigned camera too. So I have a rotor, I have a hinge, I have a camera, and they're all named, and then I just picked it into here. And then you can have your azimuth. If you move the mouse right, it'll move right, or you can have this negative, and as you move the mouse right, it'll move left. So depending on how you want it. Same thing with the velocity for the elevation. Angle deviation, I think, yeah, you really only have to worry about that if you're actually using this to shoot at stuff. But since I'm just using it as a crane, super simple. You don't even need a mod to do this. Or not a mod, but a script. So very cool. Let me get out of here. I wanted to show down here and then just kind of like look up at just how huge the Tortoise actually is. It is ginormous. Like, you can't even see the back end of this. It's like, well, that's the front end anyways, but I made some changes so you can see that all the solar panels here are now done. I had to redo these because I kept breaking them. So these ones are now all named. There's 40, so that took a while. Yeah, so this is right hangar door number 40, and then this one over here is right hangar door number 1. But yeah, so now that they're renamed, this thing is a lot more reliable. I think the issue was that because I have 40 here and I've got 40 on the other side as well, I think one of those somehow got added into the group for the other side. So when I tried to open up the other side, it opened up this one over here, which then broke everything. It didn't explode, it just kind of, well, I mean, I suppose the gates exploded and some of the pieces fell off, but overall, I mean, it worked actually rather nicely. So we still have the disassembler here that I've used a few more times. Exit over here. I did make another little mining ship. So this is a separate one. This one's more stubby, I guess. There's no shields, no weapons or anything like this. You're only going to use this like if you're completely safe. These are all tier 5 thrusters. No, these are all tier 7 thrusters. Okay. So a lot of thrust, a lot of power. So that's why I can, there's actually a large cargo container inside of here. I can fill that thing all the way up and this thing has no problems accelerating. I still have not built like the little area or little glass thing that's going to go on top of here, but as you can see from the top, I have finished the top. So this is all glass going all the way around, and then I actually made this into a sky lounge. So this is just another way to get out of the ship, but this way, you know, just from the top. So once you get into here, it's like a legit lounge. So you close that up and you can walk all around if you need to. We've got a couple little bars here. Couch if you want to sit. Actually, you know what I could do? I could change this into a bar instead of a couch. Like do the corner bar. I think I might actually do that. So let's see, that's in, I want to say that's in Sparks of the Future. Yeah. There we go. So now we have like a much larger bar area type thing. So you go here, you've got your sink for doing, you know, whatever. You know how it works. We have a bathroom up here, in case you need it. Little place where you can kind of sit and watch, you know, all the things that are going on inside the Tortoise. So that's cool. This one, sitting area, bar. Do I need 2 bars or should I just make this a sitting area? I think I'll make this one a sitting area since I expanded the bar over there. Alright, so then we'll grab this guy. Throw that there. Throw that there. Call that good. Little sign here says Sky Lounge. We've used up every single block that we can in this space except for the one right above this. So in here, that block is not being used. We have a dispenser up here in case you want, you know, because I mean they've got I think they've got like food in here too. Clean cola, coffee. Oh, they just have the 2. Okay. So I think you need the mod that adds the food in order for the food to come up in here. But you can actually, if you have that, this will actually give you food too. So in case you are running survival, you know, with the food, as long as you have space credits, you pretty much don't have to worry about food or water. So very cool. A little bit of greenery around on the edges, just, you know, make it look a little nicer. And then let's see, we'll open that back up and we'll head out here. And then we've got the bulwark over there, upside down, but that's okay. We have finished up. I'm actually going to run some solar panels through here in between these two, and I'm going to repeat that over on the other side. And I want to put some solar panels on a rotor and have it kind of angled this way. I don't know how well that's going to work though, because you got to get it to line up pretty exact if you want to anchor it from 2 sides. I also worked on the fins, so these are pretty much the size that they're going to be. And once again, I'm going to have just a bunch of, this is going to be like a hangar, so like smaller ships can go over here, connect, you know, do what you need to do here. Another thing that I did, oh, that broke. Why did that break? Okay. I made a locking system, but apparently the locking system broke. Did it break over on this side too? Or is this one still? No, it broke over here too. Okay. So I guess I got to work on that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe once I get this thing a little bit more in place, like I'll run a bar out from here, like actually connect it to the hull here, and then put a magnet out here for it to connect to or something. So it's got, you know, a better anchoring spot. But what I did have over here is a set of 2 anchors. So this would have gone out this way, or with a magnet, not anchors, but magnets. Magnet on the end over there to connect to the hull here, and then another magnet to connect here. And then by having the magnet connected to the magnet on solid blocks, like you don't get the subgrid movement of the hinge. So kind of what I had planned, but I guess those broke. These things do still move a lot. But I don't know, it's there if I need it, but otherwise, you know, it's a work in progress. I still haven't finished off the side here or the one over on the other side, but the sides are pretty much all done. The bottom is also all the way done. I mean, I could probably still stick some things on the bottom if I really, really wanted to, like maybe some extra solar panels, you know, all around or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. I suppose what I can show you is the first little building that I made inside of here, and that is just for the storage. So this just is like a little, I guess you could call it like a little Quonset hut with all of the large cargo containers inside. So you can, you know, go through here on the side, walking if you want. You can also, if you really, really wanted to, fly through here. So there's enough room to get through on either side. Pretty much the same on either side. Some little ribs over here. I've got lighting up on the top, which is why you're seeing little bright spots there. So that's just solid lighting, or plate lighting, whatever you want to call it, over there. Let's see what else. I added another row of batteries here, another thing of gyros, and then also the same thing over here. I still don't have enough gyros to offset all of the mass of this thing, so I still need to put more gyros in here. And I've got probably like 50 in here already, so this thing is huge. I made a little platform up here for one of the floors. I'm probably gonna make something up here, maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so we've got our med bay here. I don't have any gas storage on here yet. Well, I mean gas isn't like oxygen. I do have, you know, the hydrogen tanks over there, of course, and I did make some gravel sifters. So I took the assemblers out of here and I replaced them with gravel sifters. Now, the gravel sifters is a mod. Basically, all of the gravel that you make from just mining stone, normally you would have to jettison it or, you know, use it for reactor components or something like that. But if you get the gravel sifter mod, you can actually take all of that gravel, sift through it, and then it'll, you know, delete all the extra stuff and give you a trace amount of other stuff. So whatever hydrogen I've got in the system right now is just from the ice that I picked up from the gravel sifting. And the reason why I got rid of the other assemblers is because this thing is so fast, I don't need any other assemblers. Now, this is the legendary assembler line, or production line, whatever you want to call it. Basically the best of the best with the highest tier 5 speed modules. I don't think they make anything bigger. Another cool thing I did with the refineries back here is like how I hooked these up. So this is actually being shared, so like this one is actually sharing between this one and this one. But it makes a cool design. So I kind of liked doing that. But yeah, it's just 3 of the Mark 6, or Tier 6 refineries. I don't think there's a Tier 7 refinery, but we can check real quick. So let's go here. Okay, so there's the Tier 6 refinery. Then we've got the advanced assemblers here. We've got the legendary production line here. Oh, we have Tier 7 legendary refineries. Yeah, I need that. Okay, so why do I need that? Basically, look at the stats here, right? So immediately you get a 25% boost to efficiency, which is amazing. And then also you get a 40x base speed. So if you take like the normal Tier 1 refinery, this legendary one is 40 times faster, and that's without any modules on there. So just remember those numbers there, and also 1.75 megawatts. So now we look at this one, and so the Tier 7 takes up more power, makes sense, but you lose 6% efficiency and 16.5 base speed. So if I went with the legendary ones, dude, the only thing is I don't think I have enough parts. I mean, I think I can make them with the legendary production line, so I think I can do that. So I actually may end up doing that, but I think... okay, so that's looking at the compact assembler, so I need this one. Yeah, okay, so I can make all of the things if I need to. Oh, hey, check it out. 1385. Okay, yeah, so this will make everything that I need. I know that I don't need that. Or that. I don't need that. I don't need that. These I probably will need. Those I will need. That I definitely will not need. So if I can just make these, and actually I don't even think I need those. So just this stuff, if I can make this, then we can make all 3 of the legendary assemblers. So there's all of those heavy construction components. Great. Now, keep in mind that we have the fastest production line available here with all speed modules, and it is still building these things relatively slow. So, kind of crazy. And let me see, motors. I want to see, we've got 19. Oh, we have 187 of those. I think that's actually enough. And we got 256 there, so we actually don't need to make that at all. We can just take those out and make new ones. So, okay, let's do it then. I took out a couple more. What are those? The tier 5 ships. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, so I took out 2 more of those. Once again, using the disassembler ship, it's super simple. I just got to get close and then just let it do its thing. And then get rid of that one, and that one. Okay. Now, with all the build and repair units that I've got on this thing, taking these things apart is very fast. And then, let's see, we need to make these things. Alright. And then, okay, I just want to make sure that is lined up correctly. So there's 1, there's 2. I need metal plates. I know I have them. Okay, so there is that. And then we'll go with the modules. So tier 5. Oh wait, no, we want yield modules on here for the refineries. And then tier 5 is the highest we can go. So we'll make a bunch of those. Now let's see if I can remember. I think I had this, like that, like that. Alright. And then I don't remember if I had them out this way or the other way. I think I had them this way. There we go. So there is our 3 refineries set up again. This time legendary, which is awesome. And then I think each of these is going to add, so now remember we start off with 25%, and then we get a lot more effectiveness out of that. So anything we do take apart, as far as like ores and stuff, we're going to be getting a lot of stuff out of there. Each of these uses up a lot of power, but luckily for us we have a large reactor in here, and that is right here. And that's a tier 5 reactor, I believe. Yeah, tier 5 reactor. So this thing can pump out 800 megawatts. So I'm not really worried about the 4.67 that each of those is going to use, even if they're all working. And then plus I've got enough uranium to last quite a while. So if we just look real quick, uranium. So yeah, 16,000 uranium. Now this is a combination of taking it from other ships and also breaking down parts and mining it myself. So I think I've found 2 uranium nodes, and I completely drained those. So that's pretty much where all this is from, and that's enough power to last me for a year at least, like a real-time year. But yeah. And I picked up a lot of silicon, so I had to go and mine that. That's what I made the mining ship for. So yeah, I'm not worried about power at all. We've got pretty much everything that we need for materials. And yeah, so now it's just building. I mean, it's kind of like playing on creative, sort of, because once you get to the point where you've got like all the best stuff, like all the highest tier stuff, I mean, you can make everything, right? So it's like having, I mean, you might have to go and mine stuff every once in a while, like if you build crazily, but you know, it's just everything is here, everything that you need, and it just lets you be more creative. And And, right, so I wanted to move this guy down. And then we'll move, no, we'll move in some. There we go. So for this being as big as it is, it actually moves fairly well. And then I think all of these are full. Yeah, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million. And we're even actually filling up some of the build and repair units, so. Okay. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and get this connected. Let me see. And we'll get out of the camera mode. If I can, okay, there we go. Ooh, sorry, hit that a little hard. Okay, so let's go back into, hang on, there we go. And then we want to bring this in a little bit. All right, and then we want to go, which way do we want to go? Is it this way? Is it this way? I don't know which way it is. I don't even know what this thing is looking at. Well, let me get out of here. Okay, we want to go this way. There we go. All right. Let's bring this down a little bit, over a little bit. And then I think the camera is above that, so I actually need to extend out. Can we connect? I don't know. Not quite yet. I think we just gotta move up. No? This thing is a little weird. Maybe I need to put the camera in a different place. I'm not sure. Extend out? No. Okay, am I aligned this way? I am not. There we go. Okay. So now we can connect and we are good to go. And then as long as that's connected, oh wait, no, this actually isn't connected via the conveyor system. But yeah, so connected, there we go. Pretty easy way to do this in case you have like extra large ships that can't actually dock here. Okay, so now what we need to do is start building out the Citadel station a little bit bigger. We're gonna need a lot more storage. I don't know how long I want to make this video, probably not too long, so we'll probably close it off in a little bit. But I do want to at least get a few more cargo containers on here. And then also I want to set up Izzy's inventory manager here along with an assembler, so that we can actually start breaking things down and just, you know, kind of keeping the raw elements of stuff instead of like all the components and stuff. Let's see, cargo, large, tier 5. All right. This one is actually not placed correctly. try this again. There we go. So that should be good. I can build this out and have even more over here, and actually I think that might actually be a good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, having so many build and repair units, like I said, I mean it's like playing in creative mode. Just, you know, you actually still need pieces of parts and stuff. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that on here, make sure that's correct. And we'll do another one over here. It says I need metal plate. Okay, I've got plenty. And we'll put that into there. There. And then I can actually change this guy out. Let's see, that'll be here, and I need the 4-way cross. Throw that in there, and then throw in the build and repair unit. A couple more of these guys. And now we're going to have multiple connections to each and every one of these. Turn you on, there we go. And then I suppose I should probably put these guys in fly mode. Fly mode. Fly mode. Okay, good to go. And then I'll do the same all around here, and then this will be the base, the first building of Citadel, I guess. So we can actually plate. I need that, or that. There we go. And then I'll just repeat this pretty much going all the way around. We're going to have, how much is that? That's going to be 4, 16, 20 total. And then I'll probably move the crane. Well, I'll probably just take this crane apart and build another one. But yeah, so this will be the first and probably central building of Citadel. And we'll start building up this around it. Now, Citadel is going to be massive. Like, if you think the Tortoise is massive, nah, Citadel is going to be massive. But it's going to take me a while to build, kind of like the Tortoise. It's taken me a while to build it. And I'm still, like, the shell is mostly done. But as far as the interior, because, I mean, I'm going to be having buildings in here. Like, legit buildings. It's going to look like a skyscraper, like, skyline type thing looking through here. So I've got to figure out colors and styles and, like, heights. So that's all going to be interesting. And then I got to, of course, put stuff in the buildings. That way it, you know, justifies them being here. So some of them are going to be, like, apartment buildings. I'm going to have, like, a medical building or something like that. I don't know. And then I've got all of these extra spaces. Like, we've got space over there, space over there. Got another space in here that I can make something out of all of this, and I can do multiple floors in here. Like, I think, yeah, if I wanted to, I could do this 2 floors in here. So there's a lot of space. I'm gonna have to put in a lot of stuff. I may get another mod to add, like, more decorative stuff. I don't know what's out there though, so we'll kind of see. But, and then I'm planning on making this whole thing like a floor as well, so I gotta fill that in. I don't know, there's gonna be just a lot going on. So, yeah. Oh, and I redid this. So we can access our main cockpit from the inside and the outside. This will actually be connected through here. This isn't connected to anything yet, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get our conveyor system up over here. Shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, so I've got a bunch of ice in here. So I've got all the hydrogen and oxygen that I could ever need for as long as I need it, plus power. But yeah, so there's the Tortoise, and I still have to do the rear flippers. I still got to make those. So those ones will be a lot smaller, maybe like a half to a third of the size of the front flippers. And then I did try some timing to kind of make them move, and I figured out how to make them move in the way that I want them to move, but they're kind of jerky. So I don't know how I feel about that. I may just end up abandoning the idea of having them move and just mount them permanently to the side. Just, and then, the Tortoise will just kind of glide through here. And the funny thing about the Tortoise is just bringing it in here, like, I had to, like, rotate it just to get it through the asteroids because it is so massive. Like, the wingspan on this thing is like, what is it, like 40, 50 blocks? It's crazy. And I think the length, so that's, you're looking left to right now, I think the length is also 40 to 50. So it's got a good size to it. But yeah, so that's the Tortoise, what it looks like so far. I'm enjoying it. And then I definitely want to do some more stuff on the bottom, like decorative, kind of like the glass there. But maybe figure out how to make it kind of move around, like all of the different aspects inside of here. I think that would be kind of cool. And then, throw solar panels in there wherever I need it, just for, additional power. Not that I need it, but in case for whatever reason I run out of uranium or the reactor blows up or something like that, I'll have power generation on board if I need it. But like I said, I seriously doubt I'm going to need it. So we're at about half an hour again, so I'm gonna say that's good. I've been seeing the volume kind of bounce pretty much almost to the top of the graph, so if this is too loud, let me know. But yeah, that's all I got. And a little update for the Tortoise and also the Citadel. So a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to get going and making work. So still a lot of work to do for this thing. But that's all I got. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.